Hi, I'm David and welcome back to BrenTeck IT Support. Today we'll be looking at the Oppo Find X2 Neo. This is a lovely little phone, it's a good price. We'll have a link for it in the description down below so you can get yourselves one if you like it. It's got 12 gig of RAM and 250 gig storage on board. It's not expandable, but that should be more than enough for your average user just to use this as a phone, check emails, play some games. Nothing too intense, it's not a top-end phone, but it is a 5G ready, it is 60Hz display, an AMOLED screen, so it's got excellent contrast ratio, brilliant crystal sharp pictures, and I think it even has HDR. We'll get on with the unboxing, setup, and show you how it is. In the top case we get a complimentary clear flexible case, which is very nice. Marketing information, instructions, the SIM ejection tool that is actually shaped like a little O for the Oppo logo, which is quite cute. Now we have the phone itself. Lovely looking screen. It does come with a pre-applied plastic screen protector. Underneath the little cover we have the fast charger, the charging cable, which is USB-C obviously, and some headphones, which is very nice because it's not got a headphone socket, so they provide you with a USB-C connection headphone set. So that's lovely. What we'll do is we'll plug it in during this setup because obviously the battery won't be fully charged. Oppo's version of dash charging is VOC charging. Now Oppo and OnePlus are actually under the same parent company. So we're expecting this to be very similar to the OnePlus phone that we've reviewed in the past, although it doesn't have the nice volume rocker switch on it, which is a bit of a shame, but that is absolutely fine. Now you push and hold the power button, it should boot up. And we're going to select our language. English, United Kingdom. Next. And we agree to whatever we want to with the contracts. And click next. And now we set up our Wi-Fi network. I'm going to set it up onto our 2G 5G network, which is a combination one, and press join. Next. Automatically select the best Wi-Fi, auto switch to mobile network. I'll put the SIM card in it later on. Okay, we'll say we want to copy. We will try backing up from an Android phone, as the phone we currently has is very full of photos that we don't want to lose. So we'll try that option. We'll try backup from an Android phone. So we'll come to our old phone and open up the Google Assistant. Next. Because I have Google speakers in the house, I'm not going to use the wait command. I'm just going to tap the icon which will open that setting up. Set up my devices. The reason why this screen is looking darker is because I haven't managed to put it to full brightness yet. And with the studio lights, it's just causing a bit of a colour shift there, but we can adjust that later. Yep, name are the same. Copy to your new device. Now if this works, this will be the easiest setup and transfer of data I have ever done. We're going to want to restore everything, so I'm just going to make sure everything is selected. Yep. Restore. Accept. It's up to you if you want to have those or not. Say next. You can skip the assistant because that's already been done. It's definitely thinner than the OnePlus by the looks of it. I'll take the OnePlus out of its case. It's a very, very similar size to the OnePlus 6. And we just had to enter the password, and I'll just pull this to my face to enroll the camera. Add a fingerprint. We'll just keep pressing the screen point. Just move it around slightly so it always gets a different bit of your pad. That's very good. Continue. So it really wants much more of a fingerprint than previously. Might as well have updates automatically done overnight. Click next. Import data from old phone. Agree. And allow. We'll do from another Android. We'll go to their website. Install the Oppo clone. Open. Go to settings. Give it access. Come back. Allow, 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 allow. Keep clicking allow. We'll just say when using the app. Allow, allow. Open. Next. Okay, say all the time. this camera, pop it over there. And it's now syncing all the clones. Start clone. Okay, that's going to take some time, so we'll leave it there to do the transfer and come back to it when it's finished. I'd say it's probably less than the 20 minutes it said it was going to take. And we're going to hope it hasn't copied the data twice with doing a Google copy and then the Oppo app copy, because it may have duplicated call logs, text messages and contacts, but we'll see. So, done. Okay, and they say this is going to take 15 minutes to stay on the current screen, so we'll come back to this in a bit again. It's just finished. We can see it doing a little drop of confetti, and it's done all the apps, datas, documents, music, videos, pictures, calls, messages and contacts. So I'm expecting that you might have duplicates of contacts, messages and call logs potentially, but hopefully that might be the only duplication being done, because that did take longer, but it does look like it's done everything. So I'll click done and get started. It's certainly copied across the original background image. I'll put the screen up to its brightest so we can see that clearer on the camera. It hasn't copied the layout of the apps previously, but it has copied everything across. Certainly is a nice smooth scroll effect. So we'll have a quick look at the scroll rate of the different screens. Yeah, this one definitely does look smoother. Okay, now this is going to happen both Wi-Fi on both the phones, just to see if there's any difference in Wi-Fi speed. The Oppo definitely does seem faster than the old OnePlus 6. Okay, we've got maximum of 38.7, 4.3, 23.9 and 5.9. Not a massive difference. So we'll do it again one at a time, because this obviously did it quicker, but this one's saying it's got a quicker download speed. So a bit unusual on that. I assume it might be because the router just couldn't handle both at the same time at the highest speeds they could do, but I doubt that. So we'll just try running it again on both of them. I'll close the results. And we'll first of all do the old phone. Not a massive amount in it, but it was that little bit quicker. We'll now do the SIM card with our contract. Now we probably don't have 5G in this area, so it'll only be 4G speeds, but it'll be worth an interesting try in comparison. So we're now on 4G on this phone, on the OnePlus 6. Okay, considering we're serving our Wi-Fi, but we haven't got perfect 4G speed, so it's not to do with the phone, it's more to do with our signal strength, but it will be interesting to compare it directly against the new Oppo Find X2 Neo. So we'll turn this one off and eject the SIM card. It is a shame that the Oppo doesn't have the volume rocker switch. I must say I do like that feature, I find that very nice to have. That's nice, you can press and hold the power button to wake Google. That's good that they're giving you a bit of a demonstration about what you can do when you first get it. That's quite good, so you know how to reset it. Power off. And recheck the SIM tray. It does have a little rubber gasket on there as well, so it may be waterproof. I wouldn't want to confirm that, I haven't checked. And power it back on. Go to the password first. Great application settings turned on. Agree. Now this is saying is 4G, so we're not in a 5G area, although the phone is 5G compatible. And I'll try this one again. And I'll load up the image of the original test on this side. Okay, I must say that does look disappointing on this phone, probably more due to network rather than anything else. So I will test some more on that later on and then give a better review once we've tried that. Yeah, we are just dropping in and out of 4G and 4G plus, so I think we're not in a great mobile area for that. It just happened to be that this phone picked up a better signal. Whether or not it's always going to be like that, it's going to be interesting because this is going to become my phone, whereas this is going to be for my wife, so I will be able to do some further testing on this. But it certainly looks absolutely lovely and smooth. It does have a top and bottom firing speaker, so it is actually stereo compared to the OnePlus, which is only mono sound. Yep, that is definitely stereo sound. Yeah, so the phone does respond nice and fast. It's very easily playable. Really quick response. I'll pop it back in its case. But that is a beautiful hue to that phone. That really does have a lovely set of colours. I doubt the camera's picking up the shimmer on this as it really deserves. That is, the case does go over the cameras so that when it lays flat it's not actually going to be resting on the camera lens, which is nice. I'm just saying you can move your icons around because I was obviously touching the screen whilst we were doing that. But that is lovely. I love the soft edge of this curved screen. Previously I wasn't much of a fan of curved screens because it's much harder to get screen protectors on them, but that just feels so smooth, and the way it wraps around, very nice phone. I do have to recommend it. We'll have a listen to the sound quality with one of my videos. Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be setting up and unboxing the Asus RT AX88U high-end router. This looks like, from the specifications, it's going to be an excellent replacement to the ROG gaming router, which we've had to send back multiple times because of all the problems we've had. It started off that the ROG gaming router was excellent, but unfortunately it started to develop. Definitely hear that it's doing a stereo sound from that, as you have to cover up both before it muffles it. Send them back and get the money back. So we've now got this one, and we'll see how this compares. So it's nice to be able to have a pinch and zoom, so you can even have a fuller screen, because obviously they're giving the option of not having the camera showing.
And welcome, bit of gumph.
That works very nicely. I can't obviously play any audio files due to copyright protections, but that is a very, very nice phone. It works so well. The auto tilt's working now. I'll try the headphones and see what quality they're like. Yep, you can see it's detected a headphone system in there. The buds actually feel okay, that they're comfortable enough. Okay, they sound quite good actually. Okay, I'll see if we can hear it through the mic.
Two separate 1 gigabit ports. It might be 1 and 2. I haven't checked the instructions yet, so we'll find it out together.
Okay, so hopefully you managed to hear a bit of the audio from there.
All the lights on now.
I wonder how loud it will go.
At the front, you've got an extra USB
top volume
3 port, and we have our LED light button and Wi-Fi button. So you can
I think the humming you're hearing is actually from the previous video recording. So
prominent position in a room, and you don't want to.
That is very, very good.
Now it comes to our Wi-Fi.
I like that. That's good. Lovely looking phone, nice and comfortable, good features, excellent spec, especially for the price. The phone has a tilt to wake feature, and then you can just press your thumbprint on the reader and it will unlock it. Also, if the screen is off, you do just about see a little pattern where to put the finger, and if you hold it, it will automatically wake it up. Obviously the only place that it will activate that, because that's where the sensor actually is, but you have to look for that. You might want to get used to the position with use, but just bear in mind you may just need to quickly look at the screen, which is why I actually like the fingerprint sensor on the back, where you can actually physically feel for it and just plop your finger straight on. With face unlock, what it needs to do is look at it, flick it up, and it will recognise you. That's impressive, it recognised me from that angle. But when you look at it and just unlock it, press the power button, it doesn't automatically unlock. So therefore you can see your notifications. I like that. Last time with face unlock, it always just unlocked it. Now you have to actually say, I actually want to unlock the phone, look at it, and it's open. That is quick. We'll just try that. Instant unlock. That's nice, and I like the preview of your notifications. That's very, very good. That was one thing I didn't like about face unlock, is that it's actually way too fast. So that's a nice new addition. I like that. That works very well. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous of my wife having this one. I think I'd like this for myself. I'll do a video separately about the cameras and the quality of video and photographs that it can do. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a good thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. As always, take care. See you later. Bye for now.